Alright. Is there anything worthwhile up here aside from my girlfriend? Hello. Look, AJ, that's Messagoza. That's the main city. It's like the only city in the world with, like, loading screens. And that huge building with the Pokeball on it is our school. It's gonna be so great having you in the same class, AJ. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Right? I can't wait to get back. We're gonna get to learn so much in battle. So much! Isn't it awesome? And what you can see from up here? And from my understanding, unless you get really creative with it, you can't much leave this one area right around here until you, like, actually get access to the ride feature. But, I'm gonna explore a little bit in this one area. And you know what's waiting for you all over those natural spaces? Tons of Pokemon. Consider this me officially telling you, welcome to Paldea. Thank you, Nimona. Anyways, like you can see, it's kind of a hike to get to school from here. So we're gonna go to that little mid-town instead. Los Platos. Or Los Platos. Platos, probably. I'm not gonna do... I actually speak a little bit of Spanish. Like, I know... Like vamos. I know what vamos means. Obviously, I mean, she says what it means immediately afterward. That's a bad example. I know a little bit of Spanish. My pronunciation and my accent are terrible, though. And I don't like embarrassing myself that much, so I'm not gonna do any of the Spanish stuff. Yep. Wish I could jump. And I can sneak and I can slide. Slide into home. Wish I could jump. I imagine I can't jump until I get not Cyclizar and get access to not Cyclizar. Oh hey, you get auto-battled. Okay, can he pick up the sparkly items? Yes, he can. Okay. This is super convenient. Dude, you saw him go all the way around that tree, right? Dear God. Come here. Dumbass. Alright. Child. Do I actually have to talk to him to battle him? Okay. Hey, baby. Go lay down, please. If you talk to a Pokemon trainer like me, it means we're gonna battle. So I have to actually talk to them. Okay, that makes sense in this game. Youngster. The Tauros shirt. It was like our first indication that there is a regional form of Tauros. And kill it. I haven't actually battled one of these, right? So I'm seeing what's super effective against it because I've battled it in the overworld with auto battles. That's interesting. It's such a useful feature. And, like, makes such perfect sense. What is that, Nazuro? Makes such perfect sense for an overworld Pokemon game, right? Come back here. Oh, you leveled up. Cool. Assuming that the evolution levels are roughly the same in this game, I should be fairly close to leveling up at this point. I should be like 2/3 of the way. Ish. Okay. I have to cross this river to really get anywhere, so let's cross the river. Can I beat a Psyduck in auto battle? No, I cannot. Okay. Really? Look at Psyduck coming over here to watch. Oh no, then he disappeared. Maybe he jumped over the side or something. Ow. I have potions, right? Give me this. Hurry up. It takes so freaking long. Holy shit. Oh, good call there, buddy. This would just still be the most effective, right? Yeah. Pokemon Center up ahead. So I just have to survive this battle. Okay, that'll help. You Splash. Okay. Water Gun's still better than Bubble Beam, but I would prefer Splash. Alright, so it should definitely be in range then. Kill it. Alright, cool. What? Okay. This is weird. Let's try to avoid stuff until I can get to the Pokemon Center. Oh hey! That's a Paldean Looper, right? Alright, so I'm gonna heal. I want this. I think he's very cute, and I'd like to use him. He's gonna be kind of strong against me, though, so I need to be careful. That's cool that you can get him right here. Okay. Ember. Okay, almost killed it with Ember. Not great. Pokeball, go. Go. Pokeball, go. Go. Yes. Beautiful. It seems like it's mostly the shadows that pop in on the backgrounds. Okay. After losing a territory struggle, living on land. Yeah, it makes sense. Added. I've got all those other guys to look at. Let's see what this... There's more down there. They just... I guess this is just a place where they live. I was thinking maybe it was like a rare spawn or something. I don't know why it would be. I always think that regional variants are like more important than they actually are. When they're really just like, hey, let's make a ground type Pokemon. Ooh, hey, that'd be a good chance to make a regional variant because this Pokemon could be poison, ground, and poison type. I want this thing too, really bad. Let's go a little easier on it this time, so we don't accidentally knock it out. Love this thing too. It's so cute. Like, look, oh god dang it! Look how adorable it is, though. Look at it. Just the cutest thing. All right, this is still like the equivalent of like a Route 1 Pokemon, so hopefully it'll have a really good catch rate. Really wish that the grass texture was better if you're going to be zooming in on it like that. Okay. Okay. Pokemon is smooth and moist to the touch. Yeast and Fido's breath induces fermentation in the Pokemon's vicinity. That's interesting. Cool. Here's another Fido. There's a thing that I can definitely kill in an auto battle, so let's do that. Now let's see, do auto battles... Yes, they give experience to all of my Pokemon. An Ealey buff. There's a Magikarp on the land. Oh my god. Kill it. I actually took a little damage from that, I guess, because I'm assuming that it just matches types. And it's like, oh, it's simulating this type versus this type. You would conceivably maybe take a little bit of damage, and then it does it, right? Stop fighting stuff. We're going to heal. Okay, more cutscenes. Great. Oi, over here, AJ. I don't know if that's supposed to be oi. I don't know that word. So I'm probably not going to say it anymore, actually. You can come here to take care of lots of things related to your Pokemon, but I'll leave the explanation to the pros here. Alright, woman, man, and robot. I'm happy to be of service, and welcome to the Pokemon Center. I'm here to keep everyone's Pokemon healthy. Here on my left is the Pokemart counter. You can buy things like Pokeballs and potions. Look at the low frame rate on the background characters. Hello, we accept payment in both cash and in LP, league points, that is. 1 LP is worth 1 Poke. And this to my right is the technical machine. TM machine for short. So it's like an ATM machine. It's your ticket to making TMs, which you can use to teach moves to your Pokemon. you'll need to pay LP and supply the machine with materials that Pokemon drop. LP comes in handy at both of these machines and at both at these machines and at the store. Okay, I've got a lot here. Have some. All right, cool. Thanks. That's not bad. I already had a little bit somehow. Oh yeah, and some of these too. Materials. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Come visit at the Pokemon Center anytime you need help. We will, thanks! Remember, had a rough adventure and get the Pokemon Center. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Are you ready? Then let's... Okay. Stop talking about stuff I already figured out on my own. Cool, thanks. So let's talk to you and heal. I imagine, yeah, the thing in front of me is the screen. Very cool. Oh, by the way, did you know? Okay. So it's going to give me little handy tips each time I heal, I would imagine, just for a little while. There can't be that many. Let's look at this. This is the technical machine. What service are you in need of today, trainer? I can get LP for my materials, too. That's cool. And Mud Slap. All of my guys can learn Mud Slap. Okay, so I don't know what the materials are for some of these. Wooper Slime. Gross. I'll make one of these. Why not? It's only 200 LP. And... oh, and I can just teach it from here. That's cool. Just give it to Wooper, I guess, because Wooper will get stabbed from it. I mean, that's what he's here for, is ground-type coverage, right? Alright, what else can I do here now? Struggle Bug. Low Kick. You can learn Low Kick, and it's fine. Disarming Voice for... like, Hoko could be interesting. Doesn't really cover much, but, like... it's still pretty cool. Instead of Leer, I guess? It seems like he's more a special attacker anyway. Right. Okay. Now, can I just not make these because I don't know what the material is yet? Do I have to, like, unlock something? Or do I just not have the material? Will that stop being, like, a question mark after I get one of that material? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out as we go. Nope, I'm good. I imagine once I've played the game long enough and I have a good sense of what materials I will need and what materials I won't, I can start comfortably trading materials for LP. An item over there. Very nice kind of Latin spin on classic Pokemon music here. Another Fido, it looks like. I don't want to kill the Fido, so I'm just going to avoid it. Kill the Igglybuff, though. Meant to check. Oh, don't... No. Come back. Come back. Don't kill the Fidos. They're too cute. Oh, there's one sleeping. Oh, that's so cute. Isn't there, like, a photo button? I thought you could take photos in this game. I woke him up anyway. I'll figure it out later. Bunch of them over here. There's another Palmy. Hi, guys. Okay, cool. Stored power. That could be useful later on. Look at all of them. Look at all the puppies. I do have a screen cap button, though, so I'll do that. It's so cute. I love it. There's like 3 doggo Pokemon. Look, there's a little family of them. It's like 3 doggo Pokemon total in this game. Between my 2-player characters, I'm gonna have all of them. Let's not kid ourselves here. I'm very much a doggo kind of guy. Like, I try not to make it my whole personality, but I'm literally drinking out of a pupper mug right now. Very good. I saw this TikTok recently. Like, a basic generic white guy, and I'm not. I'm white, but I'm not a generic guy. I'm not a anything guy. But it hit a little too close to home because he's like, doggo, doggo, coffee, coffee, coffee. And I'm like, well, shit, that's my whole personality right there. Thank you very much for insulting me. Alright, walk up this. How steep an incline can I traverse myself? And money. I'm gonna try this real quick. Figure this out. Okay. Caught off guard. Let's not knock it out with one hit. Yeah, so I get like a surprise round. That's cool. All right, that's what I wanted to check. Like mechanically, this is recognizable as a Pokemon game. Okay, cool. So okay, that settles that then. That's fine. Like mechanically, this is recognizable as a Pokemon game. It does so much new. Like, people have been asking for a Pokemon game that felt new and fresh for a long time. I feel like this is definitely a step in the right direction. Okay. Can one of my other guys beat it then? Can you beat it? Just send him to the top. Get it. Yeah, okay. So it's got to be at least partially based on type, like I thought. And item. I want to battle that guy, though, so I don't want to get too far away. Hey, buddy. So cute! There's an item there, too. It looks like another trainer. Let's battle both of these trainers. I don't know how much trainer battling I'll actually do, because it might get tedious, like, seeking out trainers after a while, but, like, unless they're, like, all by roads, but I imagine they're not. But let's try to battle trainers early. Exploring, though, like, this is what I wanted the wild area to be, right? Like, see, here's one right here. Battle that one in a second. Like, like, there's not a ton here, right? There's just Pokemon and some random items. But, oh, cool, Choodle. But the landscapes are interesting enough that I want to go explore them. Swift, I already got one of those, so I don't care. I can't, like, send you out across the water to get that for me, can I? No, alright. I'm back, then. Yeah, that would be too easy. Alright, let's... I could just go back to the Pokemon Center. Like, leave a marker on my map to where this person is, and then go back to the Pokemon Center, but I'm too lazy to do that. Look at that Psyduck showed up while I was in the menu. I imagine he can't, like... I can go in the Pokeportal now. I imagine he can't, like, start a battle with me while I'm in here, but that's cool that he can show up. Hey, friend. Alright, so I'm gonna do something off screen real quick. Alright. You're a hiker? Ooh. I very much like this new hiker design. Kinda giving me the same vibe as the female workers from Sword and Shield. So, you know, a very, very good one. Lucia. Roly-Coly! Very cool. I'm also going to assume that that vibe is intentional then, because you, like, encountered... I was trying to see if you could change the camera, and I clicked right stick by accident, and it just moved it to this angle. That's cool. That's good to know. You met the workers for the first time in Sword and Shield in the areas where you found Roly-Coly, the mines. Well, you could find Really Cooley a little bit before that, too, but, like, that was, like, the place themed around them, right? Alright. Leveled up. Wooper. You want to know the third and fourth rule? There are none. It's all legs, kiddo. Don't skip leg day. Didn't even read her intro dialogue, so I have no idea what that's reference to, but you know. I've explored a little bit. I'm anxious now to get to the next area, though, so I'm probably just going to run there. Can I run up here? I can. So there are some places I can get to. I can get up here, too, I'm sure. Oh, this is just the other side of that place I was before. Okay. Like, the grass sounds are so inviting, and the landscape's very interesting looking, and I ran into a scatterbug. Don't care. Just run away. Okay, now does it stay there? It does, and I can just encounter it again. That's interesting. That could mean very interesting things for shiny hunting. Very cool. Can I run up this? Come on, I'm gonna figure this out. Oh, I could just go around, too. Okay. Making things more difficult than they need to be. Go away, Wooper. Actually, have I battled a Wooper yet? Where'd it go? Nope. Go away, spider. Spider thing. Okay. See an item there. And I'm probably gonna run to that Pokemon Center in front of the gate. Experience candies just in the overworld. Okay, good. Good to know. Random Pokeball. What the hell are you? I've got to be... Okay, yeah, that's one of those little guys. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Get him. Go over here. Get those two. Come on. Wooper's kind of weak. I mean, he's a ground type fighting flying type, so I can't really expect him to do that well. Okay, come back, please. Forgot to recall him. Is there going to be something? Okay, so once I can surf, I can go down there. Is there going to be something on the other side of this wall? Should I run along the other side of this wall? I'm going to run the length of the wall either way. Because there's probably something like over in that corner, but is it going to be on the other side of the wall? I don't know. Looks like a trainer. Heal up real quick and fight this trainer. Since they're out of the way over here, right? I'm picking up so many potions, too. Might as well just use them. Yeah, you guys are seeing a spoiler there on the screen, too. Gotta get stronger. Because it turns out AJ did catch one other Pokemon before she got her starter. At least that's my excuse for why that Pokemon's there. Alberto the Worker. And I like the Sword and Shield Worker design better. Shinx, okay, good call keeping Wooper out first then. Very good. It looks like it goes into that view automatically for trainer battles. And keeps the more dynamic view until you click right stick. For wild battles, don't know why. Maybe it's just some wild battles don't suit this like fixed view because of their location. That's gotta be it, right? That's gotta be what it is. Oh, I really thought that would KO, but it did not. Okay. I hope it does this time because I just clicked it again, like just out of habit. Good job. Ugh. Cool. Poison Tail, okay. Interesting. That's 50 power. I didn't even need Mud Slap, did I? I mean, I guess it and Mudshot do different things. Get rid of Tail Whip for it. I don't know. Whatever. Got a poison move. That's good. I can still rotate the camera in the trainer battles too, though. Okay. Interesting. There is an item over here. Oh, I could just get through the fence over here too, or the wall over here too. Okay, so that's weird. Oh, but there's... That's interesting. It doesn't look like there's an item over there on the other side, though. So what is this? Oh, there is! There is an... Oh, god dang it! Ah! I don't care. If it was a TM, I'd care, but I don't care. God dang it! Oh, here's this cool, inviting gap in the wall with a mysterious fence behind it. Why is it here? Why don't we draw your eye over there? Oh, look! There's an item you can't frickin' get to. God, so rude. Game is so rude. Okay, now I have a question. Since I have a poison move, how does Wooper do against Hoppip? Pretty good. So it seems to account for what kinds of moves you have, too. If Coco learns something, I have to go teach him. Okay. Number moves. Bite, alright. Makes sense. How much does round do? 60? Yeah, instead of tackle. Right? I haven't actually looked. Okay, Wooper and Fido are female and the other two are male. Okay. Hey, Sparkly. Come on. And I imagine that while the Pokeball items are probably one and dones, the Sparkly items probably work like the wild area in Sword and Shield where they respawn. And like from a random leveled list, right? Alright, let's heal up again. I love that it plays the traditional Pokemon Center music when you get close enough to these. I think that's fantastic. Very cool. By the way, did I know? Okay. Open camera app is down. Change outfit is left. Check notes is right. What is notes? Interesting. Camera app. Open it and then press Y. And there's all the controls over there. Right, I will probably end up using this actually a little bit. Like there's a trainer over there. Alright, cool. It actually changes my view. That's neat. That means it's like interacting directly with the world. What was... Change outfits, okay. In the summer uniform. Can I see this? I have to click on it, okay. That one's better. I like that one better. I don't like that because I don't like the vest. I like the jacket on her, though. Yeah, I like the jacket. Let's keep the jacket. Yeah, that looks significantly better, in my opinion, now. Oh, hey, Sparkly. Alright, looks like there's a guy here that wants to battle, so let's battle him. Kane Mazio to make some deliveries. Okay. A courier. I'm surprised I had to find him instead of him finding me. Okay, not a great matchup. I do have Poison Tail though. I like how Rookity stays in the air. That's cute. Unnerve. Good ability for it. Get it. Okay. Didn't do much. That's good. Smack it. Did more than half, so I've got this. Not gonna help you, buddy. But, good try. Seriously? I guess I just got a really high roll the first time or a really low roll the second time. Still beat it, but dang, that was weird. Well. Cool. Guess I delivered you a win. That's funny. Funny dialogue. Alright, let's go. And I imagine, yes, another cutscene. Really pretty music. It's just so pretty. I like how small the character looks next to that big gate. Like symbolizing the big step forward towards their future. AJ! Did you battle some trainers on the hill? Bet your Pokemon are getting stronger. How about you show me how much you all have learned in a battle? Absolutely. Alright, nothing like having a friend around. Come on, AJ, let's have a fruitful battle. Okie dokie. Cool. Cool little intro animation. I like it. Not a great matchup for me. Seem like you're getting better at this, so I'm coming at you with 2 Pokemon this time. Okie dokie. Level 8. It's a grass type, so let's try out my new friend. I don't think he's going to win, but let's try him out. Let's see. This is the Pokemon I caught before I was given Fuecoco. It was like behind my house or something, I don't know. Scratch. Okay. Screw you. And for some reason, this Pikachu that I caught knows how to fly. Hit it. Didn't even do half damage, it doesn't look like. Yeah, you really work your type matchups. I can tell how badly you want to win. Leafage. Ow. Fly again. Maybe I'll get lucky with paralysis and actually knock it out. Probably not, though. Hit it. Get a crit or something. Alright, cool. Seriously? Okay. Knock it out. Wow, that was bad. That was real bad. Leveled up. Fantastic. Oh, and she's about to send out Paldean Pikachu. Yeah, I'll switch. I've got Wooper for this. Go. Get out there. This is a jam, too. Wow, doing even better than I expected. You're legit, AJ. I don't know if this thing has, like, a secondary typing or anything, but I know it's electric at the very least. Man, use a blast. Think I better pull out my ace in the hole. Oh, is she gonna terastallize against me? I can't do that yet, though. That's rude. Still just an electric type, though, and that strips it of any defenses its secondary type would have given it, if I understand how this works properly. Terastallizing is always a solid strategy. It gives you something more power or something. Honey, you're champion, and you didn't know that? Really? I guess the game is just scripted to use a move that would be boosted by the Terastallize there. And I can't think of any other reason why the AI would do that. Like, for this battle, that might even be the only attack that Pokemon has to ensure that it shows off the power of the Terastallization. Okie dokie. Okay, she's adorable. And when I was conceiving of this character, I wanted to be kind of cute and flirty sometimes, right? Because AJ is supposed to be a little older. She's exactly the type of character I figured AJ would go for, so this is very fun for me. Man, I can't believe how fast you're improving. I am very happy to have your approval.